Alright guys, and welcome back to Mr. Casual Scum Reads, and of course edits my Immortal, and this is going to be the final episode. We're taking down the rest of the fic. So without further ado, let's start it up. Chapter 42, The Black Parade. Author's note, oh my god, the new book is coming out really soon, I can't wait. You're reading now! I think that Snape will be really the same person as Voldemort, because they are both half-blood, so that will explain why he killed Dumbledore and he hated Harry. Spoilers! You're really off. Wrong. Moving on. And then Harry will have to commit suicide, so Voldemort will die because he will really be a Horcrux. Well, and I thought I was spoiling something. That's a pretty huge spoiler. Way to give it away. Thanks. Oh my god, I hope Draco and Harry get together. That will be so sexy. If they don't, then J.K. Rowling is homophobic. She might be. She might have a really, really strong dislike of ham and fucking be against pork products in general. It's very fucking likely. Homophobic she is not. Homophobic she very well might be. And you're not, and who are you to judge? Maybe some people don't like pork. Thanks for the help with facts, Medusa, you rock. Okay. I sat depressedly, you just sat in Dumbledore's office with Hedwig, Satan, James, Sirius, Snape, and Lucius. Dumbledore was sitting in front of us cruelly. No, he was just sitting in front of you menacingly. He looked more young than he did in the future. I fucking hope so. You're in the past. He would have been old. He would have been younger. Of course he's going to look younger. He had taken the iPod away and was now listening to a shitty Avril Lavigne song. Some people might say some of the bands you picked were shitty. Just saying. So I want to tone down, really ragging on other bands. What the hell is this anyway? He cackled meanly. I hoped he didn't find out that I was from another time. Whatever you do, don't blame Ebony, you jerk, Satan said. Well, it's Ebony. He can blame Ebony all he wants. Matter of fact, that'd be the perfect scapegoat. Yeah, seriously, she was trying to get Satan and Hedwig back together, Sirius said defiantly. Be quiet, you Satanist, Dumbledore cackled. Quit having people cackle. He can just respond. If you're lucky, I'll probably send you all to Azkaban. Wow, that's if you're lucky. That'll teach you to copulate. How about copulate? And damn, he got a lot more mellow in his old age. Like Snape and Lupin doing it, and a bunch of other inappropriate shit going on, and he's chill, but man, two actual, consenting people having sex, and it's just being filmed, of course, in a public area, and off to Azkaban. Off to the death sentence, essentially, with the fucking, I don't even remember what the fucking guards are there, but those fuckers are, the Dementors, yes. So off to hell with the Dementors for fucking. Brutal. I'm glad he mellowed out. In the Great Hall. Maybe it's because we're in the Great Hall, because it's a thing of respect, so maybe it's something like that. But seriously, he mellowed out. He changed the song on the iPod to an NSYNC song. Suddenly I noticed something strong about the iPod. It was slowly... Something strong? How about something wrong about the iPod? It was slowly changing. Dumbledore didn't notice. Well, if it's slow, he probably wouldn't. You fucking poser, I muttoned. How about... You muttoned? A mutton is a fucking lamb chop. You didn't lamb chop him, you fucking muttered. I bet you never heard a good Charlotte, James said. Now I know what the iPod was changing into. Beelzebub's time machine! And that will be all I'll say. Shut up, Jones, Draco's dad shouted. How about Lucius? Yeah, shut up, Snape said preppily. About what? He just said. No, you shut up, Dumbledore, said Tom. Satan. My God, you cannot have this fucking name change all around. We get who they are, but no, you have to be consistent. I've had enough of you Satanists in my school, shouted Dumbledore spuriously. No, he just shouted. Suddenly, I grabbed the iPod from him. Everyone jump in before it's too late. I jumped into it, but only one other person jumped in. It was Satan. Unnecessary lips, and why do they need to fucking jump in? You don't need to take them back in time. That wasn't part of the plan. You dunderheads, way unnecessary fucking exclamation points, screamed Dumbledore wisely. No, he just screamed at you as we went. You just really want adverbs just to work for you, and they just aren't going to. I looked around. I was in the Slytherin conmen room with Satan. Oh God, here it comes, Gangbang City. How about the common room? I was wearing a black plaid miniskirt with hot pink fishnets, a sexy black MCR corset, and black stiletto boots with pink pentagrams on them. My earrings were Blake Satanist. How about black satanic signs? Not Satanist sins, because Satanism doesn't really believe in sin. How about black satanic signs? And my raven hair was all around me to my mid-black. How about your mid-back? Hey, and by the way, you could have had that earlier or not had it at all. Hey, cool, where is this? He asked in an emo voice. No, he asked in a gothic voice, and he could just ask. This is the future. Dumbledore's iPod that he tried to take away from me was really also a time machine, I told him. Cool, what's an eye patch? Well, you know, it's going to be the newest fucking invention, you know. Instead of actually having an eye patch, you'll just have an app for when you need to cover your eye up. God damn it, or when you need to fix something. Eye patch for your eye, he whimpered. He whimpered? No, No. It's a fucking... He's not whimpering. It's something you use to listen to music and apparently videotape two guys having sex, supposedly. Oh my fucking God. Cool. Wait, what's a 4-letter word for dirt? You're doing a crossword puzzle now? When the fuck did that happen? He asked in his sexy voice. I guess sand? I laid confusedly. You said being somewhat confused? Yeah, I was just trying to make sure you were still the same person. What? How the fuck would that prove you're the same person? Because you could solve the 4 down on the New York Times crossword, 4-letter word for dirt. Sand? Yes, you must indeed be the same person. My God, it must be easy to fucking be an identity theft, steal people's identities in this fucking time. Just guess a crossword puzzle. A really easy one at that. He triumphantly giggled. Jesus Christ, just stop. I can't take much more of this horrible you wanting everyone to do something. He doesn't need to do anything. He could just say, I just want to make sure you're the same person. Suddenly, some of my friends walked in. Oh my God, excuse me, you're fucking alive, said Ginny, wearing a black leather jacket. How about jacket? Black baggy pants and a gothic black from first to last shirt. I explained to her why I was alive. Konnichiwa, bitch, said Willow. She was wearing a black corset showing off her boobs with lace all around it and red stripes on it. With it, she was wearing a black leather miniskirt, big black boots, white foundation, black eyeliner, red eyeshadow, and black lipstick. Hey, motherfucker, said Diabolo with his red hair. Oh, God, it's just like a train. He was wearing a black P?ATD t-shirt and black baggy pants. Don't know what band you're going for there. Hey, who's that? Ebony. Oh, God, Ebony came in the time machine. No, it's Ebony. Bloody Mary questioned as she walked in wearing a black t-shirt with a red pentagram on it with lace at the bottom. Red leather pants with black lace and black stoltos. How about stilettos? Oh, it's Satan, I told her, and she nodded, knowing the truth. Suddenly, Satan started to cry. A common theme. Are you okay, Satan? We asked concernedly, in a concerned manner. Oh my fucking god, you're from the future. What if you don't like me anymore because we're from different times? He asked. Yes, because that would make a big fucking difference. No, I still like you, I said sexily to him. Good thing Draco's not here. Okay, he said reassuredly. How about reassuredly? I let him listen to Teenagers by MCR on my iPod while I was about to go outside to find out some things. I gave Diabolo a signal to keep Satan occupied. Satan fell asleep. I took the iPod. I was about to walk outside. No, you were outside. You would have had to gone back in to go outside. Professor Sinister ran in. She was wearing a gothic black mini dress with depressing black stripes. How could stripes be depressing? White and black striped tights. And red Converse shoes. She was wearing lots, unnecessary capitalization, of black eyeliner. Oh my fucking god, where's Draco? How did Snape get back here? I thought he was in Asberbahan. We're not trying to make up Middle Eastern countries' names. This is Azkaban. Also, question. What iPod? The iPod turned into a fucking time machine. Did you just have another one? I asked sadly. Oh, I thought he was... Okay, I thought he was in Azkaban, I asked sadly. Ebony, I was so worried. Abbott, you. And Abbott's a fucking religious figure. How about you? But I know you can't fucking die because you're a vampire. Not true. She eats a porterhouse. She's toast. Snape came back because of that girl Brittany. Freed him. I never liked her. She was a bad student, Trelawney said reassuredly. Damn preps. That bitch. Did she also free Hagrid and Lupin? I shouted angrily. I hated Brittany because she's a fucking prep, like I said. Yes, they are on the loose at this school. They're on the loose. Dumbledore is back. Cornelius is on his way to help everyone. Tell everyone you see to lock themselves in their con man room. Again! Common room, and it can't be theirs if it's a common room. If it's a common room, then everybody would have access to it. Lock yourself in your dorm rooms. How about that? That would work a little bit better. Trelawney said worriedly. Okay, but where's Draco? How come he was doing it with Snape? It's Draco, and why was he doing it? I don't know why, but I know he almost tried to commit suicide after he saw you almost kill yourself, she said. See, he even felt bad. You didn't feel bad. Oh my god, that's terrible. I gasped. Satan was still asleep, so he couldn't tell what was going on. Then I said, listen, everyone, I have something... Just gave up on spelling the word, I guess. Important to do in our everyone stay. I have something important to do in an hour? Yeah, in an hour, everyone stay here. With that, I ran out. Good luck, not Tara, Ebony. Everyone cried. I ran sexily down the stairs. Yep, you pole danced your way down. I give up. Into the great hall while the portraits around me looked at me scaredly. They were frightened of you. There was hardly anyone else in the stairs, and there was an atmosphere of horror. So it was abandoned, and it kind of was. It had a chill. It was kind of a chilling atmosphere because it had a very abandoned feel. On the way, I saw Brittany laughing on the stairs. She was wearing a slutty pink shirt with flowers on it, a blue jean skirt, Abercrombie, and pink stilettos. She looked just like a cross of those fucking preps Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan. Hey, in past years, that would be a good thing. In previous and current years, ugh. You fucking bitch, I shouted angrily. No, you're totally a bitch. Now Voldemort will, totally kill you. Well, at least you're trying to get her to be Valley Girl, I guess. Crucius! No, it's Crucio, I shouted selectively. You might have selected the spell, but you shouted it at her. Pontificating my black wand. You pontificate, it means to think about something. You're not thinking about doing it, you're doing it. You pointed it. And she started screaming because she was being tortured, and I laughed sadistically. You just laughed. I put up my middle finger. No, we talked about this. You flipped her off. In her hand, I saw the video camera Snape and Lupin had used to take the video of me. I put the tape of Voldemort doing it with Hedwig onto it. Then I continued to roan. You continued to run, so you stopped the curse and you ran down the stairs with the camera. When I had reached the Great Hall, I saw Vampire Potter. I yielded. I yelled. Oh no, oh my god, vampire, I yelled. We hugged each other. Each udder happily. You hugged each fucking udder of a cow? An udder is something that cows have. You hugged each other happily. He looked at me. Didn't lock anything. He's not grappling with you. With his gothic red eyes and spiky black hair, around them were black eyeliner and eyeshadow. Eyeshadow, the new fucking app for people who don't get enough. Fucking too much sun in your life? Eyeshadow! Fucking look at fucking shadows all day. Eyeshadow with your fucking eyes. He was wearing a black leather jacket, leather pants, a Panic at the Disco concert shirt, and his black Converse shoes. He looked more like Joel from Good Charlotte than ever. Unnecessary author's note, goodbye. I was so worried you died, moaned Vampire. No, so worried you died, said Vampire. I know, but I'm a vampire, LOL. No, I'm a vampire. When I woke up, I was back in 1980, so anyway, I You brought Voldemort from when he was young with me. Where's Draco? I asked. Spirit, you just asked. Draco, you mean that fucking poser who betrayed you? Vampire snarkled. The closest thing that is to is snarked, and he wouldn't snark, he would snap it with anger in his sexy voice, which is anger in his voice. I know, but we have to find him, I said, smarty. Unnecessary capitalization on that whole thing, and no, I know that, but we just have to find him, I said. I'll do it then, Harry said angstily. No, you'll do it, Harry said. Okay, I agreed. How about agreed? Suddenly, all the lights in the room went out, and then the dark mark appeared. The dark mark appeared. Oh my fucking Satan, oh my god, Harry shouted. I think Voldemort has arrived, I said anxiously. Fuck, I have to find Draco. I guess we should separate. Okay, Vampire said, dissipating. He can dissipate, but how about he... Vampire said despairingly, maybe? Sadly, I ran into the Great Hall. Alright. Chapter 43. Author's note. I think after this I will have about 2 or 3 more chapters. I really hope not. Thanks to all my reviewers, not the flamers. If you flame this story, then you suck. If you flame, then fuck you. You already covered that. If they flamed, they sucked. I walked sexily into the Great Hall. It was empty except for one person. Okay. Draco was there. He sat there in deadly bloom? What? He sat there in deadly bloom. But he just sat there in the room in his black 666 t-shirt and his baggy black pants. He had slit his wrists. I felt mad at him for having sex with Snape, but I felt sorry for him. He looked just like Gerard Way with his red eyes and his pale white face. Draco, are you okay? I asked. I'm not okay. Guy just slit both of his wrists. He's fucking sitting there bleeding. Are you okay? It's like asking someone to trunk or the door slams on their fucking hand or the fucking trunk drops on their fucking back of their neck. Oh man, did that hurt or are you okay? Of course they're fucking not. He screamed depressedly. I thought of the MCR song and I got even more depressed because that song always makes me cry. I gave him a pot cigarette. A pot cigarette? You can give him a lit cigarette or you can give him some weed. How about you give him some weed? And he started to smoke it. "Oh, Draco, why did you do it with that fucking bastard Snape?" I asked tearfully. How about you ask with tears in your eyes? "I," Draco began to say, but suddenly Lupin and Miss Norris appeared in the room. They didn't see us. Once again, Miss Norris is the cat. Filch appeared in the room. They didn't see us. "I'm so glad me, and Snape were freed," said Lupin. "We, me, and Snape? God, worse grammar than you." "Snape? How about Snape, you and I were freed," said Lupin. "Damn, this job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking students." Filch agreed. Pop-addlem. Pop-addlem. I guess that's a spell. I yelled angrily, pointing my wand at them. "No!" Lupin shouted as chains came on him. Filch ran away. "You fucking perv," I said, laughing with depths. With depths? You just said laughing. Of evil and no, you just said laughing in my voice. You said with laughter in your voice, or you just said while laughing. Now you have to tell us where Voldemort is, or I'm going to torture you. You probably are going to do it anyways. Why? They ain't got nothing to lose. "I don't know where he is," said Lupin. Suddenly, Satan and Vampire ran into the room. Vampire didn't know who Satan was really. "And none of the other fucking people in the room who you told to stay put fucking bothered to mention it? He just fucking walked in and grabbed him? God, your friends suck." "Oh my god. We were so worried about you guys," Vampire said. I looked sexily at Draco with his gothic red eyes with contacts, black t-shirt that said 666 on it, and pale skin like Gerard Way. Vampire with his sexy black hair and red eyes, just like Frank Iero, and Satan, who looked just like Brandon Urie then. I selectively took the caramel from my pocket. "We're not getting into food fetish either. How about you took the camera from your pocket." And then I began Frenching Draco sexily. No, you just began Frenching Draco. Lupin gasped. Draco began to take all of his clothes off. Guy's got a lot of endurance. He's just bleeding all over, and he's still ready to go. And I could see his white sex pack. If we're going for penis, I'll fucking accept it. At this point, at least it's not you-know-what. Then Vampire took off his clothes, too. Are we finally going to have the threesome that's been like for building and brewing forever? We all began we all began making out together sexily. Alright, so it's finally the three-way. I took off my black leather bra, my black lace thong, and the rest of my clothes. "Hun, you would have to get to your fucking... You'd have to take off your clothes to get to your undergarments, so by the time you took those off, you'd be nude. Everyone took their Glocks out except for me. I'm a girl." "What, girls don't get guns? Bullshit! Girls are perfectly able to shoot just like guys." "The girls might not have cocks." So, we're not going down that road. "Girls might not have cocks, but, you know, nothing against shooting. But that's supposed to be cocks, so we'll proceed." "Oh my god, Draco," I screamed as he put his hardness in my thingy. You know what, fine, he's just gonna... Thingy is least not you-know-what. I only said I would punish you for you-know-what, so he put his hardness in my thingy. How about he put his hard cock in your thingy? Then he did the same thing to Harry. I began making out with Satan. Oh my god, it's an orgy now, and he joined in. "Oh my shit." How about, "Oh my god," cried Vampire. "Oh, Vampire, Vampire," I screamed. "Oh, Satan," yelled Harry in pleasure. Lupin watched in shock. Wouldn't Lupin be getting off to this? He's bi, too. I mean, he could at least... He might not like you, but he could probably be getting off to the two rather attractive, boys and the fucking guy doing it. I mean, you've already called him pedo and everything else, and he's doing it with Snape, so he's obviously likes guys doing it, so I don't know why he'd be watching in shock. Oh, wait, no. Wait, where are we? Lupin watched in shock. I think that is... Hold on. Lupin watched in shock when... I think... When a big black card said 666 on the license plate, unnecessary lips, flew straight through the windows and Snape was in it. Okay. We gotta get a fucking... Look, let's just get them all. Unchain them. Let's just do it. Chapter 44. Author's note. Well, I have nothing to say, but everyone stop glamming. Stop flaming, okay? If any Gothic people are reading this, then you rock. Oh my god, I still can't wait for the movie. Tom Felton is so hot. I hope Harry will become Gothic, because my friend told me he is really emo in this book. No, unnecessary personalization. Gone. Oh my fucking god, I'm leaving W. I'm pretty soon, can't wait. This will probably be the last chapter until I come back. Okay, so you're going on their vacation, and then you're coming back, and that's where we're going. That's my car, shouted Draco angrily, but suddenly it was revealed who was in the car. It was Snape. Unnecessary lips, and you told us that at the end of the fucking last chapter. It was Snape. I shall free you, Lupin, but first you must help me kill these idiotic dunderheads, he said cruelly from the car as it flew circumcising. It flew circumcising above us? Jesus Christ, what a horrific power! Just gonna fucking take off a little bit off the tip. Just the tip. Just the tip. Just the tip. On all the fucking people. And you are fucking naked. And there's 3 dudes. That's gonna be pretty painful. A lot of circumcisions happen when you're young, and you don't feel that kind of pain. Like, when you're born. But these are kind of grown men. This would fucking hurt like a bitch. But I think that's just supposed to be circling around us or circling above us. Ebony, darkness, dementia. You know what? Fine. It's the last chapter. We'll let you have your fun. Ebony, darkness, dementia, Raven Way must be killed. Then the Dork Lord shall never die. But the Dark Lord shall never die. You fucking prep, yelled Draco. Then he looked at me sadly. I forgot to tell you, Ebony. Snape made me do it with him. I didn't really have sex with him, but he's a ropist. He's really good with ropes? I guess. I mean, if he's really good with the kinky stuff, how about he's a rapist instead? We all put our clothes on quickly except Satan. We were so scarred. At this point, they should probably tell Satan that he's the Dark Lord, and by the way, you fucking had him. He was fucking asleep. Cut his fucking throat. You haven't said he's a vampire, just cut his fucking throat. Why'd you make this so damn hard? You could have ended this. Voldemort would have never existed. You would have cut his throat when he slept, and this would have been done, and you could have had your fucking happily ever after orgy. But we'll proceed. But Satan didn't change. Instead, he changed into a man with green eyes, no nose, a gray robe, and white skin. He had changed into Voldemort. Trelawney, I apologize. You're never going to be cured. There's so many goddamn serums you're going to have to wean yourself onto and off and then back onto until finally you cure yourself of Voldemort serum. I'm sorry. There's like 7 or 8. It's going to be a long process, hon. Pulling for you. I knew who thou were all along, he cackled evilly and sarcastically at me. Now I shall kill thee all. Thunder came in the room. No, please don't kill us, pleaded Vampire. Suddenly Willow, Bloody Mary, Diabolo, Ginny, Dracula, Fred, and George, I don't know where the fuck they came from, but sure. Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucius all ran in. It's the final countdown is what I wanted to say. That's what it's fucking turned into. It's the final showdown. Everybody, it's curtain call time. What is the meaning of this? Dumbledore asked all angrily, and Voldemort looked away. He did a spell, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. It just came to him. Voldemort flew above the roof evilly on his broomstick. He just flew on his broomstick to the roof. Oh my goth. How about oh my god? Slugborn gasped, "The Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him," Snape ejaculated menacingly. That is a very, very disturbing image. I don't know how one could do that menacingly. I really don't, even if you're glaring, but, I mean, wow. Blowing his load, and it's fucking terrifying. Figure that one out. We're leaving that, because that's an image I can't even conjure up. So we're leaving that. You fucking preppy fags. Ooh. No. We're not having that term. We talked about this shit. How about you fucking preps? Sirius shouted angrily. I know a 4-letter word for dirt. It's so bad because it's not just a 4. It's not just the most random fucking line that makes no goddamn sense in this circumstance. A 4-letter word for dirt, and the fucking word after it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fucking letters. What the fuck? I'm sure she's going for Crucio here. Or Crucio, but Crucio's 5 letters. That's it. I give up. We're just finishing this. What the fuck? I know a 4-letter word for dirt. Crucio, screamed Harry, but the sparks from his wand only hit Draco's car. It fell down, and Snape quickly crawled out of it and picked up the video camera. Oh my fucking god, I cried because the video of me in the bathroom, the video of me doing it with Draco, and the video of Satan doing it with what? With who? What? You stopped! You can't just stop! If you kill me, then these videos will be shown to everyone in the school. Then you can be just like that gothic girl, Paris Hilton. What? Wait a minute. What? Where are we? What's happening? I can't recover from 4-letter word from dirt. Okay, he picked up the video camera. Okay, he's threatening her with the video camera. I'll show you to everyone in the school. If you're dead, you're not going to be doing shit. But that's a horrible fucking ultimatum, but we're going with it. He laughed meanly. No, I screamed. FYI, I have the picture of you doing it with Lupin. Does any of this petty shit matter right now? You're all trying to kill each other. I seriously doubt a little bad fucking, image is really gonna do anything. What's she talking about? Lupin slurped as he sat in chains. Lupin asked, we know he's in chains already. I saw too, she's gonna show everyone the picture, Harry shouted angrily. Shut up, Lupin roared. Foolish ignoramuses, yelled Voldemort from his broomstick. Thou shalt all die soon. They're not tie-dyeing, they're gonna die. Think again, you fucking muggle poser, Harry yelled, and then he and Diabolo and Neville, how about Dracula, both took out black guns. I hope they're AK-47s. Voldemort took out his own one. You guys are in a Latin standoff, I shouted, skipping that. Now I shall kill thee all, and Ebony, you will die. He made lighting come all over the place. I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the common room. You can't leave this fight. You have to deal with this. This is fucking serious shit. And slit my wrists. You gave up. You gave up mid fucking fight. What the fuck? What are you doing? And slit my wrists with my friends while we watched Shark Attack 3 and Saw 2 and do it with Draco, but I knew I had to do something more important. You just wanted to watch Shark Attack 3 and Saw 3 and slit your wrists? What? Okay, so you didn't give up, but I just wanted to go back to things being normal. Well, suck it up, bitch. This is the fucking final showdown. It's now or fucking never. Abracadabra, which is abracadabra. I shouted. And this is the best part. This is it. This is incomplete. It's never been done. Fucking Terra abandoned the project. She never fucking came back to do it again. So you're left with that image and the worst and most random fucking line. I know a 4-letter word for dirt. Jesus Christ. Use that. Guys, use that. If you're ever in a tight situation or you're doing a job interview and someone's like, why should we hire you over someone? That's it. That'll get you hired 100% of the time. You know a 4-letter word for dirt. Instant hire. I know a 4-letter word for dirt. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright. That's it. I can't. I got it. That's it. I'm done. This is when Mr. Casual Scum reads and edits my Immortal, the world's worst fucking fanfic on the history of fanfics. Stay tuned. I'll see if I can't find another fanfic to correct. It won't be anywhere near as classic and epic as this, but Jesus Christ. And it might not be uploaded for a while. I might take some time to recover from this monstrosity. So I'm sorry, guys. Looks like we're fucking doomed. There will be, if aliens check for intelligent life, there even an edited version of this will never pass. So looks like we're boned. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did in a way that you really shouldn't enjoy something. I enjoyed trying to fix it because I really wanted to fix it, but you just can't fix shit sometimes. So I'm signing off. You guys, as always, take care of yourselves. Later.